That's you.
Ready?
Who controls the wheel inside your head? Riding around the past and what lies ahead. Who controls your every move? Someone that is never true. Mr. Who, you're just a point of view. Play back the tape review of the things that you said. Anticipate to wait, it's our common thread. Click your heels and count it out. Sing there ain't no place like now. Mr. Who, you're just a point of view. Mr. Who, it's you I need to break through. Mr. Who, now what's come over you? Are we one in the same, or is there no need to explain? Mr. Who, I feel just like you, but there's a freedom I can't taste. We're breaking through, you make my world a better place. Mr. Who, Mr. Who, Mr. Who. Hiding in behind this mess, you're just a conscience of consciousness. Mr. Who, you're just a point of view. Mr. Who, now what's come over you? Are we one in the same, or is there no need to explain? Mr. Who, I feel just like you, but there's a freedom I can't taste. We're breaking through, make my world a better place. Mr. Who, 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 Mr. Who. And on
Smoky.
Yeah! Welcome to the show. I'm
Hey,
your
Mike,
host.
put your mic on.
Oh, shit!
That's all right. Hey guys, welcome to the show. It's Thursday Live. Sorry for the late shot, but we've been having problems with our cable.
What did I tell you about
access.
apologizing?
Yeah,
I
sorry.
told you to never
Well,
apologize.
this is a special case scenario, and I'm kind of wasted because of the medication and stuff, so I figured
Let
I'd
it slide.
cut me a little bit of slack. I'm kind of doped up here.
It's also
you know?
quite appropriate that you can introduce the show because you're in this goddamn band.
Yes, I am.
Why don't you introduce the incredible guest tonight,
Oh, yes,
Mr.
this
Thomas?
is, I'd like you guys to welcome my good friend, Mr. Matt Rhea,
yeah.
over here, lead singer of Manganista.
Cheers
Also,
to you.
Back
Thank you
again,
for
we got
coming in.
Dusty.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Dusty. I play drums in Manganista as
Dusty
well.
is also, and he's wearing the
It's a
shirt.
special episode, everybody. It's episode 107. We got Matt Rhea. Shake this hand, man.
I got, like, multiple
This is the
bands
double
sitting here.
handshake right here.
Yeah.
There's a
Slammy.
weird. Sorry. It's a
That's
psychological. Yeah. It's me. We're slimy. We're slime balls. But no, honestly,
Can you turn this
Yes.
down a little bit?
Down?
Sorry.
There you go. Like that.
it's nice. Finally, Mr. Ray is in the house, sitting here.
It's nice to be here.
We got the Nord Electro 5.
I do.
You're also a busy family man.
Father
we've-
for.
Father of four lovely boys,
It's the Ray Army.
and some of them musicians.
Tell them you called them lovely.
Did I say lovely? I know it's not so tough.
This is lovely.
They're 4 rockin' boys, man.
There you go.
Yeah. And hopefully your mother and father are watching. You know, I was kind of hoping to put on a little bit of show, but like not so filthy, because there's a lot of foreign filth that flies out of this mouth when I conduct these.
Appreciate that.
We'll try to keep it PG-13
And
as best we can.
got a lot of respect for you, Matt. You've come a long way with this particular band, writing songs, putting out a record label, producing vinyl,
Yes.
upholding a scene, you know, and being one of the fathers of La Mesa.
Wow.
You like that?
I don't know. I'll have
Nah.
to think about that for a little while.
Let's carry on.
We're definitely representing La Mesa, for sure. We do.
Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
we do.
Well, you
Been
know,
there almost all my life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Most of it.
here's the thing. I know what it takes subtly to write a song or to write an album and to get artwork and to go through all the channels that are necessary that make it available to the public. And you know what? It's the hardest part of our jobs, or caring and loving music, being a musician. It takes a lot of experience, time, and money, and you have done a lot of that.
It is a pain in the butt, yeah. And it's increasingly harder and harder the
And-
older I get.
And when we hang out, that seems to be my topic of choice. We seem to flatter each other a little bit about marketing and what it takes to finish something. So many of our friends and constituents have experienced talking, and never finishing anything.
And it happens.
I see what you're saying there.
Well, it means a lot. You're in the goddarn band. Look at, you're wearing a part of the situation right now. You got a
I
T-shirt
sure
on.
am.
We
T-shirt.
finished shirts.
You got
They were
T-shirts on.
completed.
Or a T-shirt.
We
They're
do
on our
have
body.
shirts, we have vinyl, we have stickers.
We have stickers still?
Yeah, so I have a stack of them somewhere.
Oh.
I have like
The
3
last
cans.
Manganista gig I was at, I had a great time. In fact, I was trying to do the DRI pitting thing.
Were you playing at that show?
I
Working
played
for it?
after, and that's the other cool thing. You and I get to have the same rhythm section. These guys are great.
That works out.
That does work out.
Yeah, less
you know.
gear to drag to the place.
Manganista and Fusebox probably should play regularly. However, the gentlemen have to, the rhythm section, these two, that's a long 4-hour gig. So, you know,
I
you
like
haven't-
it.
For it, right?
We've done
What's
it
that?
many times.
Yeah, I did the
Doesn't
last
bother
time we
me.
played
We-
with Landis, and
Dusty
Yeah.
seems to prefer it, but he doesn't change his shirt. He'll go up and hug girls, and it's like, yeah, a shower curtain
that-
on.
I've
It's like
felt
that-
that shirt before. It's
I love
like,
that. I love getting.
it's like skin tight, just completely drenched.
It's that
Yeah.
scene from
Yeah.
Dodgeball where he goes up, or Ben Stiller.
Oh,
This is all the
and it's like
chest.
you see the slime,
Yeah.
the saliva, and the
sweat.
nipple sweat colliding.
slow motion.
Yeah.
Jason and I and Dusty do that at Fusebox gigs. In fact,
I don't sweat
we
that
got
much,
caught. Sorry, I shut it down.
We got PG-13.
wasn't that bad.
PG-13. No, we would. I think it
Let's-
was
It was
gonna get
going
worse.
down that road.
It was gonna get worse.
Okay.
Let's talk
He was
about this
winding
Nord.
up.
You know, on Theory Thursday, it's customary to talk about our instruments, and I know what this company is. I like this, the Nord. One of our friends has a Nord. Little wink, wink to Dylan's piano teacher.
Oh yeah, Daniel Schreier. Yeah.
Daniel Schreier uses a Nord.
I just bought it because it was red.
Can you show some of
cool
our
color,
audience
man.
a little bit of
Red.
your choices, the sounds that you like the most? Why did you buy this thing?
I bought this for one reason, because it has this.
One reason, huh?
Oh yes, the surf organ.
Farfisa.
It's got
So
the best
that's-
Farfisa sound I've ever heard.
You know,
It's the
Surf
Farfisa
organ.
sound minus the UFO sound in the background.
Yeah,
So-
the drone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one
Which
key
I
drone.
guess if it doesn't have that, it's not legit.
Really
but
legitimate.
It's pretty good.
What do you think of Jason's Farfisa?
That's Matt's.
That's
mine.
yours.
Yeah.
That orange one.
I bought that because it was orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was just that lived at Jason's house for a while,
Still
and then
there.
it's still there.
Yeah, that one's weird. Is it monophonic?
It's no.
Part of it is.
Bottom. That's the lower.
Yeah.
Lower ones is monophonic.
yeah,
and
and
I wish we could show our audience what we're talking about
Well,
right now.
it's just the orange Farfisa. A lot of people know what it is. But the cool thing about it is hook that up to distortion and guitar amp. It sounds freaking great.
Exactly.
Through
'cause-
a tube amp, it sounds.
Without
awesome.
that, it's got like one sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it looks really cool.
It looks cool.
But I have another Farfisa at home, which
Yeah, you've
hasn't
got
been
the-
played in a long
That's a
time.
really
We
fun
used to
word.
drag that to
I
shows.
feel a little promiscuous
The
saying
beige,
that
you're talking
word.
about the beige one, right?
Farf.
Yes.
You can call it
Farf.
Farf. People
Faffy.
call them Farfs. Faffy.
It's a Fafisa.
Faffy. It's a
Yeah.
faffy.
Farfy.
It's a
I know, like, if
Fafisa.
I was 6 years old and I first heard that word, I'd be like, Farfisa. You know what I mean? Or something.
I actually got this, sort of for myself, but when Travis was in the band, his keyboard was all right, but
The Yamaha,
it
yeah,
had served
it was-
its time, and so I said, maybe I'll buy a Farfisa. I can use it on the side to record and stuff, but then he can play it in the band, and I get to hear it. But then he left the band, and I got stuck playing
You
it.
got stuck playing. That's
right.
fine.
It looks very interactive and very easy to switch on the fly. Man, we should have
some
put,
of the tone
should have
bars
put a
are
camera
cool,
on this
too.
kind of thing.
I
Kind
also
of like
have the
my
pleasure of-
iPhone. I use
at the
about
wood.
0.5% of the power of my iPhone. and
Well,
it's
good for
about
you.
The same thing here.
I posted a snotty remark on the old Facebook thread about not using phones. I was expressing
saw
earlier.
that.
Yeah, it was silly.
Yeah.
I know, but it tends to get a little. I like ruffling them feathers. It's not a big, whatever.
Somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's got to do it. You should see what I do with a real chicken.
Yeah, it's rubber.
Yeah,
We'll
Dusty.
talk about that offline.
And the
No.
No.
I get the pleasure of using that. I will the next Motel Blackout shows. I don't have to bring the.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Roads, yeah.
On the 20th of
Motel
July.
blackouts.
Yeah.
Cool.
We talked them into doing their
13.8.
one show a year.
Yeah.
They
I'll be
did
playing.
they get a new bass player?
Oh, it's Vol.
Yeah.
And you're on this, right?
Yeah, I'm playing
Yeah.
the keys. Yeah.
Mike's just being a dick.
Let's see what he does.
That's what I do these days, Dust. It gets
It's a
more.
Vol.
It's the difference of 500 views or 503 views. Thank
So
you.
if you're a dick, you get 503 or 500.
503. Anyhow, when it comes to songwriting, Matt, you have how many Manganista albums out for sale now?
3?
We have 3 albums. We have
Four. Well,
fourth
and a
coming
single.
out.
Oh
Now-
yeah.
3
We
albums
have
and
more
a single.
than a single. We have 3 singles, I think.
Well,
Yeah.
on actual physical.
Physical, or are you talking about a released? Released, we have 3 singles, 3 albums.
We should
Well,
have got this together before.
The vinyl.
Okay, how
We've
many
got
albums do
you
we
got the
have?
3
We have
albums.
one vinyl, and then we have the Picture Head CD, the Picture Head.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, we 3 full-length albums. 2 are on CD, and then we put the latest one on vinyl. There's a single. It's a split 7-inch with Unsteady. So we've got a tune on one side. They've got one on the other side. That's final. And then the 10-inch
The
Picture
10-inch
Head. That was
Picture
like a compilation of, I guess, mostly La Mesa bands where we just recorded 6 bands, artists, and put it on translucent red vinyl.
I have a
just for the
song
heck
on
of
that
it.
one too.
I have a copy of that.
Yeah.
I think that's a really nice sentiment to the culture of San Diego and your friends, our friends.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really cool. I'm not on that record, everyone.
You gotta be. You're not on there anywhere.
That seems to be the trend these days.
I'm not even playing drums on the Manganista
I don't even get
song.
asked to play
I'm doing like backing
those
vocals.
undercover
I did
gigs
backing
at
vocals,
all.
and I did what was that? The Suzuki instrument. The
Oh, the
Omnichord.
Omnichord. Yeah.
Omnichord. I played the Omnichord.
Yeah, that's right.
And I had
I made
Steve
some
on there with
omnichord.
me.
But
you know what, here's
Me
the
and
thing,
Steve
though.
on my song. Yeah.
Yeah.
To- I actually appreciate my friends' music and the output. Like it seems so selfish and silly to be friends with all of you guys and have the first instinct or inclination that, oh, that sucks, I'm not a part of that. No, I really don't come from that little, I mean, I know I'm conceited sometimes, but I don't actually feel that way. I have that record, I've listened to that record, and I think it's a good record. And thank you for putting
But
it
it'd
up.
be a lot better if you were on it, I'm sure.
It might be kind of cool if you heard a little bit of this on it. A little bit.
Feature that. And then we've got a new one coming out. We're like 95. We've been 95% done with it for 6
Making
months.
progress.
Couple
now.
months now.
Making
Yeah.
progress.
I
Making
think
progress.
the plan is to
making
put that on.
progress.
It's only going to be 6 songs, but we're going to do
Another 10-inch.
12-inch. Yeah.
So more like an
each
Do you
side.
think it would be a little bit more fun to call a 10-inch the Tommy Lee? And then just
Okay.
call the 12-inch the 12-inch?
So if the
Diggler.
10-inch is Tommy Lee, who's the 12-inch?
Dirk Diggler.
Yeah.
John
Why are you
Holmes?
staring?
John Holmes.
You know the
I'm
difference.
on major medication, bro.
PG-13.
I went
Lock it down.
whole. I'm on like Dayquil, like all kinds of stuff, Sudafed and Mucinex.
And
All
I
the
told
Red
you.
Bulls.
are aligning to.
Yeah,
I mentioned to be careful with that stuff.
why? You
Or-
know, I had to do it to get here.
I'm gonna be pissed if you get me sick, dude.
You won't. You're fine, dude.
So,
I
anyways,
don't breathe very hard.
some of the questions about songwriting and congratulations on having 3 Manganista albums out for sale. I really wish I had 3 Fusebox songs out for sale.
We got at
You've
least
got
one.
that.
We got at least
Alright.
one
You
song.
can have some of ours
I got
and sell them.
You know, I think I have some of those liberties this evening to toy around with 2 or 3 more songs because I am actually I'm not only impersonating a Hasidic Jew version of Ryan McMullen this evening, but I also get to play guitar like Ryan McMullen. But I'm going to play guitar like me.
Yeah.
But it's kind of fun. I wanted to put some shout out to Ryan. Ryan's a great friend of mine and ours.
Yes.
We all went to high school
Yeah.
with each other. And some of the question is loaded from an idea. When we hung out, we were listening to Black Sabbath and AC/DC and staying up late and having fun, driving all over our town.
Yes.
Lots of trips to the beach, playing football at Marine Street and such. And then also, meandering around Mount Helix.
Yeah.
A lot of great times. Give me some skin, baby.
Now my 14-year-old, who's in high school, is listening to Black Sabbath and
That's so
Maiden
cool.
and all that stuff. It's crazy. Yeah.
And these are some of the influences that are infused in a Manganista song, like where you come from. I mean, I would like to say in defense to the style of Manganista, maybe being like a post-ska thing in the beginning, Scaramanga, Manganista era, and then being a bigger band with marimbas and stuff, and
Yeah.
very interesting kind of a world sound. And a little nod to Kent, Drew Kent.
Kent. Drew Kent.
But in that era,
Yeah, yeah.
Manganista was a very interesting sound back then, and it was mostly in major keys. You
Yeah,
guys were
yeah.
writing in like Mixolydian and Ionian a lot, and
I couldn't remember what you texted me. I thought it was the Nickelodeon.
the nickel. Yes,
Yeah.
what a great channel, Channel
That's-
16.
That's the best key to playing is the Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
That's certainly the best key to playing.
Yeah.
So since we've mentioned everyone else, we have to mention Kyle too. Kyle,
I was gonna say Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle
Ponteria.
Ponteria,
Kyle,
Steve. right?
was our percussionist for a long
Steve
time.
Moore.
They're all technically still in the band.
Yeah,
They're just
no-
not in
no one ever
town,
really
so they
was-
can't make the gigs.
Yeah, it's like
I like the version of the band
Kyle,
now.
if you're listening,
Strip
jam
down.
with us anytime, man.
Yeah, there seems to be
It's more rock and roll.
people are pretty receptive to it. I don't know if it's more rock and roll and people can relate to that more, but it's fun. Ryan likes it because he gets to play more guitar. So
It's more guitar anyway.
Yeah.
Certainly, he gets complimented at every gig for that. You're also a lot of fun to watch. You're very good. You're dramatic. You like to play to the part.
kind of losing that though.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing I like about playing the keyboard because I'm getting older, and the older I get, the more ridiculous the antics seem to me while I'm
Right.
doing them. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm 40-something years old.
Oh,
so
really?
If I'm playing
You're-
this,
you're okay.
I can't do it. I got to play this thing.
Oh, but I love the antics.
That's what.
You're
But
cool.
I still would rather probably just somebody who knows what they're doing play the keyboard, and I could just focus on singing poorly.
Hey, you're the artist. You're the one that's deciding those priorities.
You're the decider.
and You're the decider.
Is it that-
And you do also have a prolific background of playing drums.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the. Although I'm not playing very much anymore, but it's nobody ever wants me to play drums. Like I'm like, oh, you want me to come on Theory Thursday? I'm like, you want me to play drums? You're like, no, just bring the keyboard.
He
I'm
totally
like,
suggested that. I was like, you know what, dude, fuck it. Maybe you should just play drums. Or F it, maybe you should play
No,
drums.
but
and-
Dusty's here. He's
Next
way
time,
better. Yeah.
we'll get Dusty.
Well, we could do.
We'll
song,
interview
Dustin.
Dusty, and Dusty will like describe
We'll
like
play
how
the
to.
kazoo.
Dude, we'll load him up with like all
No,
kinds
I'm
of.
gonna play
kazoo with
guitar,
effects.
dude. It's
Totally.
gonna
Yeah,
be
or
hilarious.
you could play this. I play drums once a year. It's at Meat Fest.
Yeah.
Of course, you're going this year, so
Yeah.
probably
So
not.
we'll all get it together at Meat
Well,
Fest
I
this
mean,
year.
yeah.
You know, you also.
We met like originally the reason I even joined the band was we were drummer buddies. Like he played drums, I played drums. We used to jam at his house, at his parents' house. And
You guys are the only reason I'm probably playing music. We're in high school, and Keith Mahugan was playing the Blue Stage, and they had some gigs around town. I was like, wow, high school kids actually in a band. That sounds pretty good. And then you guys were playing, and I was like, that looks like fun.
Actually, I
should try
think you're
drums.
referring to the
Yeah.
old Morbus days.
The Morbus days,
Morbus,
exactly.
then Fuse Box.
The dungeon, and then main stage. It's crazy.
The dungeon.
Yeah,
That was.
I was friends with rock stars.
That's still some of the
Cool.
biggest shows I've played, man. We had
Yeah.
like, I don't know, 150, 200 people there. That was crazy. We had all the different high school kids there.
I used to address the camera and say hello to you because I used to think there were more than 100 of y'all, but since there's only 3 of y'all or maybe 7 of y'all, I'm still going to address the camera and say hello.
70.
503.
Really? Like, share, and subscribe. It used to be a guitar lesson, but the guitar lessons are rebranded to Mr. Guitar Lessons. That's right, everybody, MrGuitarLessons.com. If you want to learn anything, or like me, or like the vibe of understanding your instrument more, go there. There's plenty of content and all the horsepower, baby, of Mr. Dave Wright of SWR Video, making me look good with like a 5-camera spread, baby. Yeah! Yeah!
Maybe 4 cameras.
Came out of nowhere.
MrGuitarLessons.com, baby.
All right. Well,
MrGuitarLessons.com.
speaking of rock and roll, why don't we try to attempt another tune for you, Mike?
What do you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Let's do Nuts and Bolts.
Franks and Beans!
Franks and beans. What'd you get, boy? The beans or the Franks? I got both.
Got both.
Franks and beans.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
Ready? Can I replace
Oh, what
the-
key? What
Jason,
this
tonal
is
center?
Are you singing?
Yes.
We got E minor to A minor.
Gotcha.
And then some other chords.
Yeah, and then we just follow
I
the
told
pattern down.
Nate we'd be talking about chords and notes and stuff.
Well, we can.
So it's got some chords, it's got
What-
some notes.
Well,
Perfect.
okay,
Some
so
other stuff.
actually,
So-
that preface me a little bit
we're gonna
because
start-
watch this. Hold on a second. You said there's an E minor.
Okay. Oh, here, you could tell me what this. I don't even know what it is. I think we figured it out at some point, but then Ryan learned it and we forgot about it. And then it's got this.
I think it went E,
Almost.
E diminished, or E.
Probably close enough.
Sep.
Yeah, you went E. Tell me the names of the notes of the other chord.
Oops, hold on.
That's a good sound.
What we got? E,
Uh huh.
G,
Mm-hmm.
A sharp.
Yeah. My ears are working just fine, ladies and gentlemen. E minor, E half diminished, E minor.
Let's just walk up.
Yeah. And it
Mr.
happens sporadically.
MrGuitarLessons.com.
Check it out.
By the way.
Yeah.
And then
Did I mention that?
Did I stutter?
you'll pick it up.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah, we
pick
can
it
kind of loop
up.
that.
We got.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
We'll just
later.
play it. He'll pick
Sounds
up.
great. I can't wait to hear it.
So we start in with the.
I'm just kidding. I listened to this song 7 times today.
Cool.
Oh, you did? So you should know this.
Yo
by
yo
now.
yo.
All right.
And the clank inside my tank, under the skin, man of steel, man of tin, no man of I's gonna make me feel like I have the beat of a heart within. Just nuts and bolts inside it. Got no feeling I can't call my own. Rust and machinery, an overrated walking bag of bones. Just nuts and
Was that enough overplaying?
It was all right.
Almost.
I have some experience being in an emo band and
What was it called?
it was Kings Only.
I remember that. Yeah.
Thanks.
Tyler.
It was fun, and my main job was the second guitar part. So it was like trying. It sounds strange coming out of this mouth, because my right hand's a little too rhythmic. You gotta pace yourself, y'all. You gotta pace yourself. As long as I didn't smother the melody, you either do the melody or show like what was that melody in the rhythm? You were descending, right? And it's like like I would probably do 4 out of the 5 notes and give some sort of rest,
Right.
because at that point it feels legal, and then you know what, that gives you enough time to make a decision. You know what the decision is usually? Repeat yourself. And,
Yes.
and while practicing
Absolutely.
music, learning chops, learning a new lick, you apply arithmetic. You do it 4 times in a row and then do something. Maybe the context is the scale. Do it, it's like rudiments on drums.
That's like when we're recording and you're working out bass lines, and I'm like, play that thing a bunch of times.
Play that
and
a
you're like,
bunch
what
of
thing?
I
That
do- that's why I
was
do
like 5
4
seconds ago.
I always try to do like 5 different ways, and he just let him pick what he wants in there. So I'll approach it, one like this, just one different.
You can
case.
get with this, or you can get with
You
that.
can pick this. You could pick it this. You could pick it that.
Does Jason seem pretty useful in the studio atmosphere?
Yeah, I mean,
Affecting
it's-
like your song or...
it's like this evil genius where there are sometimes nights when it's probably a disaster. Stuff's not working, it's just not happening. But then there's like these days where, like when we were recording the last album, I think you stayed up till 3 or 4 in the morning,
Yeah,
and you're like,
my peak time.
I don't know if this is any good, but I think it might be. And there were a couple nights like that where you did all this really cool slide stuff over Old Gray. It was
Yeah, there's some also a lot of different
like harmonics,
muting
and
harmonic
stuff. Yeah, it was
guitar stuff, like
kinda-
overlay guitar.
This will sound lame, but the U2 The Edge sort of stuff.
I told you it was like this kind
Yeah,
of edge,
I'm like, what?
kind of U2 edge stuff.
Yeah.
And then
So
it was,
how does our audience, sometimes we have some viewers that are like, wow, they're talking really cool, heavy stuff. That sounds interesting. I want to buy that. How do we buy Manganista albums right now?
that's the shooting at the Big Bang scenes.
Yeah, you can just go to manganista.com and everything is linked there. So
You got records still?
yeah.
got a few
we've
few
got
vinyl
some.
still?
Yeah,
You
Also, you
have
gotta-
merchandise at home ready to ship out?
Well,
I
also
do.
you can
I do.
also go to Reanimated Records.
yeah. You
There's
can go to
a couple of them.
Reanimated.
Also,
It's over here in
M3.
our
Yeah,
neighborhood,
M3,
Dustin.
yeah. Theory.
I wore my shirt.
Yeah, you guys get to play there. You know the establishment. You know the owners. You're
Those
well
are, like,
respected there.
Some of my favorite shows.
Yeah,
they're
they-
really cool.
Yeah, I really
they have
love the
Modelo's
M3 too.
in the refrigerator every time.
You guys have gotten to play on Record Store Day.
Yeah.
That's so important
on
and
Record
such
Store 'cause we
a
did-
San Diego
I
cultural
wish.
thing.
well, we've played on
No,
our
haven't
record
you?
release.
No.
We've opened the.
I
On
could
our,
have sworn you have.
on our record day,
Yeah.
we would play at M3
Our record store day, yeah.
store day
Well,
over
Yeah.
doing our record store.
Yeah, they're really cool over there. And then definitely.
it's great.
I mean, if you have
Reanimated,
streaming
it's awesome.
service, you can check us out at iTunes,
Yeah, it's all- it's on that
Spotify,
site.
All of
any
it's
of
on
those.
there. iTunes, Spotify.
so I did this man bun for you guys, man bunista.
Manganista.
And there's a lot of you people out there that like to criticize and laugh, and what a douchebag. It's like that's such a flippin' cliche to say that about a guy that wears a man bun.
It's well deserved though.
It might
But
be.
it's not as effective because you do not have the
But see,
hipster beard.
I would
to
like
go
to
with
say
the
That's
man
true.
bun.
That's true.
There's
yeah.
a couple different guys that'll do this man bun thing. It's probably the men that look pretty. They have pretty faces,
Yeah.
and they do it for reasons that I probably can't really explain.
Nobody knows.
I'm doing it because I know that you have to have long hair to do this.
No, you can actually buy a clip-on that has one.
And
Yeah,
you're not
but-
allowed
but-
to have long hair
But
in Manganista.
that is preposterous and ridiculous. To have a legitimate man bun, Jason, you have to have long hair.
I know, it's like clip-on ties, dude. You got to do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I don't even know how
Clip-on
to-
man buns?
Clip-on man buns, dude. It's a thing.
Clip-on man
I'm sure you can buy them
Manganista?
at your local Starbucks.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of funny. I did a post on Facebook. By the way, Facebook is dying, everybody. Start researching Tim Pool and get on board with the new wave of the new platform, because that's where Theory Thursday will survive.
Eventually.
I did a little post on Facebook about Man Bun Monday. And then
You did?
I did. And it, it gets wild traction like most of these silly posts do. I post a picture of Gypsy, it gets 202
People love it,
likes.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
unbelievable. So I do this Man Bun Monday. And you know what's funny about the people that chop me up about it? Are the people
They
that
have
are
man buns?
bald
Oh.
and don't have any flipping hair. So flip you guys.
Yes.
Tear down that
Grandma
bargain
likes
wall.
it. Women like it.
The man
Yeah,
buns?
you know what? That's the other thing. Girls like it. And if you're heterosexual, and you'd probably reach out.
Or if you're not.
I don't mind. I love men, and I love the gay culture. If there's a man or two that's attracted to me, they're like, wow, Mike looks really attractive, and that's a man, I'm going to happily accept that compliment and give you a hug. I embrace the gay culture.
Mark
That's
Young has a functional use
For
for
a
it
man bun.
because it's hot.
Topic is not important, Mr. Ray. Let's talk about...
Learning that fast.
Yes, let's talk about the next gig. When's the next Manganista gig?
It's that Motel Blackout
That's
show.
the Motel
yeah,
Black
it's
House at
July 20th.
13 point.
13 point
July.
July 20th. Yeah, we're getting.
That's a fun place to play.
Yeah, I mean it's great because our friends own it, so it's just sort of like a bunch of friends getting together at a brewery.
That's
And the
happens
beer's
to
great,
be
yeah.
their brewery.
Yeah, it's weird, and it's like 4 minutes. I timed it. 4 minutes from my
your
house. Yeah,
Perfect gig.
it's great. Yeah.
Perfect gig.
So it's becoming very difficult to.
What's your
to
favorite beer
entertain
there?
Playing anywhere else.
Do you drink beer?
Yeah, I like beer.
What's your favorite 13-point beer?
The what is it? The Llama.
The Trusty
Trusty
Llama.
Trusty Llama.
That's a great beer.
That's a good one. I like their stout. It was really good.
Yeah, the nitro
Um,
stout's delish.
I like the hazy. It's not there anymore,
ha-
but I think they're maybe working on a different one.
Yeah. Well, they have the hazy llama, didn't they?
I don't know what they were
but
calling it. I can't remember.
yeah.
I also like the brown ale too. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorites. What's it called? Blue Lake.
It's good
Brown-
stuff.
Is it Blue Lake?
What Dave? What
I
beer do
can't
you like
remember.
there?
Llama and the hazy was good.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd totally gone off the deep end with the IPAs, just like
Yeah.
everybody else. But
What's your
Yeah.
favorite IPA?
it switches because there's just so much out there.
You do live in San Diego.
Yeah,
It's
I
an
mean,
IPA mecca.
I like if we go to North Park. I like going to Modern Times. It's good there.
Pretty much any beer at
North
Modern
Park
Times.
Brewing's good.
Yeah, they got good
Um,
ones.
I like what's up across the street from
How about Manganista Ale? That would be cool.
yeah. Well, if Travis was still playing with us, he could
13.
brew it. Yeah.
Would you want it to be? Would you be more attributed by a song title, tributing your band, your guys' band, or would it be more patronage? Shit, help me out. About having called a Manganista Ale,
Is
or
it
would it be
Manganista
called
or a song?
or a song title ale?
Oh, gotcha. Like named after one of our songs.
Yeah. What do you
I
think
guess
would be?
it just depends on like if there was a good song title that you could sort of morph into a name of a
Oh,
beer.
where it actually like made sense.
Yeah. So I know we'd have to scan the catalog to see if there was something better than Manganista Ale, Man Bun.
Candy of all
Ale.
meats ale.
Yeah, you could do that.
Could do it.
Haven't had like
I've
a
never lived that
smoky
song
flavor.
down. Yeah.
Would you ever let a guy with a man bun play in your band?
Steve
It's a
Moore.
tough one. Yeah.
You
Steve
yeah.
Moore.
I guess
Actually,
we
you
did,
look
yeah.
like Steve Moore right now.
Yeah.
I look like Steve Moore right
Yeah,
now.
you
That
do.
is true.
I
Calling
have
out the
wanted to
Moore.
hear that my whole life. I love you, Steve Moore.
I
Yeah,
love
we
you,
need to
Steve
get
Moore,
him to
too.
come down and play.
I miss him.
Happy Ale.
You
Nice
know,
Ale.
you
I
know what
talked
he
to
told
him
me?
today.
He's like, next time you want, he pulled a mic. He's like, next time you want to see me, you're going to come up to my house. And I was like, oh, okay. all right.
We should go together.
I guess yeah, exactly. This is the guy that likes to jump on a plane and go somewhere.
I've been to Portland a few times, and it's fun. You gotta. It's
That would,
great hanging
yeah, it
out
would be
with
great
them.
to go with you. We would get off the
It's
plane.
a lot of fun, man. The
take
three of
a-
us would go crazy.
I'll go.
Hit that town.
It'd be good.
There you go. So get a group of us together.
So this next gig that I keep asking about, Manganista and Valle are gonna play, and it's gonna be a good night.
Depends on the law.
Just change the name
Well,
of
with the-
Valle.
yeah.
Bye, just the band
Yeah,
bye.
the big deal is Motel Blackouts because they barely ever play, so we're just tagging along.
Does he
for
wear
the ride.
shorts at every gig, or does he?
Josh?
Yeah. Does he wear pants?
Yeah, he wears pants.
Does he own underwear?
That I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Josh, write in the comments and say yes or
If
no.
you're out there.
Yeah.
Meh.
So we got
Underwear is overrated.
another
man.
song.
So I would like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. Very important man, and I respect you a lot, and I love you.
Love you too, Mike. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on. We'll do it again, and maybe even have Kyle here next time. As you can see, there's enough room.
There's plenty of room.
Yeah.
Let's just get the whole thing, everybody.
Yeah.
We could probably fit the marimba in here.
Yeah, and both of it.
Probably fit Ryan in here.
Dude, some of the shows we used to drag all this gear around.
You know, when Ryan's been on what twice?
Yeah.
And Ryan came on episode 50. He helped land our Taylor endorsement, and that was episode
10,000 views.
that was episode
was-
50. Everybody, it's on YouTube. Feel free to check it out.
14,000, yeah.
It's
Was it
really
14,000?
long-winded, and I asked who started guitar theory, and the answer was Aristotle,
that was
and the
that one.
answer
That
was
was
not
that one.
Aristotle. Aristotle. That got me in so much trouble with our older sponsor.
You serious?
Oh God, I had to give away 2 Beat Buddies, and that's what essentially pissed them off. They're like, the customer's always right when you're in this business of like promises.
Yeah.
And
yeah, right.
So my mouth got me in some hot water.
That's not the first time.
I'm not very sure if I learned anything from it.
You're human. You made a mistake.
But
Maybe.
due to your incredible friend and guitar player, who I love dearly, Mr. McMullen, you make me laugh. You sexy Welsh beardo.
Irish.
He's Irish? I'm Irish too.
It's Mick Mullen.
I love
It's
that
not
guy.
Mac Mullen from the...
McMullen.
It's Mick.
But see, this is why when I look at him, I have my Hasidic spirals, and I go McMullen.
I don't know how
No?
that would make any sense.
Is that?
I get it.
It's Mac.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's end this.
Anyway, guys,
let's end
thank
it.
you for watching. Always go to our website, theorythursday.com. Also, special thanks to Mr. Dave Wright, SWR Video Productions, for making this ship fly through the window without landing. I don't know.
Through my underwear.
Yeah, and
Special thanks to Cox Cable
Cox
too.
for
Cox
the
with an X.
Great
Your Cox.
speed.
I
Sounds
like when
like
they
with
say,
the CK.
Thank
but-
you for
sorry,
choosing
yeah.
Cox, and I'm like, I didn't. You did.
Also,
True.
let everybody know that Art on Adams is this week, and we will be playing
That's
there
right.
at Rosie O'Grady's at 2 o'clock. We might even say hi if you want to come down there and check us out.
45 minutes of all covers.
Lots of other.
Let's learn all new
It's
ones.
not all like
before
right
then.
before, right like the 10 minutes before the show. We'll do
Yeah.
that. Yeah, we'll
Well,
definitely.
we only
do-
got one day, right? We can
45
learn
minutes.
all new covers in one day.
One more night.
Oh, we can do that one. Yeah. Also, MrGuitarLesson.com.
Thank you,
Check that
Jason.
out and subscribe and do that. I guess that's pretty much it.
Manganista.com.
How you
Yes,
feeling?
obviously, Manganista. To be honest with you, I mean, a Red Bull. I mean, jeez, and all the medication. I feel pretty good.
I have a philosophy about that.
Sure.
Playing music, making you the endorphins.
Ah,
Yeah,
sure.
it's the truth.
Yeah. Yeah. it happens.
Until next week, ladies and gentlemen, what a phenomenal episode. Very happy. I hope you are too. We'll see you next week with Parker Meridian.
There we go.
Farewell.
Mr. Nathan Hubbard. This song is called. Oh, this song's gonna be called. It's all right. You can turn it off.
One more
Bellowing. Yeah,
night.
bellowing. So this is
Tune?
just
Do you need a tune?
C blues. No, I'm good. I heard good.
Okay.
You
I
said
did.
C blues, 145 C?
Yeah.
All right, baby.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm with you.
I mean, G. Sorry, G.
G?
Yeah, G.
Are you singing?
Yes.
What are we doing?
Bellowing. I didn't need to.
Wait a
but I
second.
did.
my gut, that thing that keeps me moving, that thing that keeps me stuck under it all. A place I like to call, or when the garbage piles up, too many and too tall. I wonder why I even bother.